is a beautiful day, so I'm going to do it from my car. This is a little bit different setup from Atlanta, Georgia, Lawrenceville. We're like 68, 70 degrees today, so I'm in the car. So we're going to have a little bit of sun going there. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to introduce my guest in a minute, but coming up real soon, and I don't see the chat moving again for me. Hold on, let me check something here. There we go. There's Nancy D. Give me that grand. I still don't know why the chat's not moving for me, but we're going to continue on. Uh, Coming up, guys, this is Monday. Thank all of y'all for a fantastic live stream Saturday night, my birthday. The tickets didn't cooperate, but the chat was on fire. So thank y'all for that. Tomorrow night, I've got a meet and greet going on over here at our local store. There's going to be 8 or 10 of us. I'm not sure how many people are going to show up, but we've got our new $50 ticket coming out, and we're doing a group session. It's going to be $1,000 in tickets. The book's 900, plus we'll be doing a little side mix of $100, and then everybody that comes will be able to have a chance to be on camera and scratch a ticket. So join us. There you go. My chat is now moving. I see Angel Wings. I see Nancy D. Peter Mark is in the house. He's got a birthday coming up. Happy birthday. Mickey Smith. Warren is in the house. Nancy D. Justin in time. There's give me that grand. Now, let me introduce my guest, and I'm probably saying her name wrong. I call her Tara. Is it Tara or Tara?
It is Tara, so you're saying it
Okay.
right.
I like that, and her husband, Scott. So thank y'all for joining me. What this is today, guys, for people, and about 80 to 85% of my channel rewatches my live streams because of the time and this, that, and other. This is called Meet the Nation, where we bring up a creator that is part of the Gambler Nation family. That can be Scratcher, Slots, Chat, whatever. And we spend a little time and learn a little something about them, their lives, what they like to do, something about their channel. So we're going to do that today with Gimme That Grand. Welcome, Tara and Scott. What do you got to say?
Thank you for having us. Hey, everybody. We're really excited to do this with the Gambler, and let's get into the questions and stuff. How is
Okay.
everybody?
Well, say hello to a few of the people in the chat. If you can read the chat over there.
Hey, Nancy D. Hey, Granite State Scratcher. Hi, Mrs. Honeybee Scratcher. Hey, Ozark Zoe. How are you? Hello, Mr. Honeybee Scratcher. Oh, Warren's in there. Hello, Warren. Thank you so much for being on our live the other day. We really appreciated that. How's everybody doing
Warren is
today?
one of their #1 fans, by the way.
100%, yeah.
We love Warren for sure. Hi, Donna Campbell. Hey, Amy Whitlock. How's everyone doing today? It's sunny here in California too. It's nice. Nice weather. It's in the 70s here.
Okay, well, let's get into that. Okay, and we'll come back to the chat in a minute. And if y'all think of a question in the chat, throw it up. And if Tara sees it, she can answer it. Okay, y'all are located in California. Roundabout what location, county, whatever?
Yeah, we're in Tulare County, so it's Central California, where
Central.
there's
So
cows.
farmland, cows. All I know
Yeah.
is when I visited California, it was like LA and a bunch of traffic. So you're telling me it's not like that?
Not like that at all. No, it's more like a country type situation where we live. We have a lot of agriculture and things like that where we live. So
I didn't even know that was in California.
we actually, where we live, there's a giant farm show. It's like a giant agriculture show that's known around the world. So that's where we live.
Okay, well, that's great. Okay, we know you're in California. Okay, y'all are married.
Yes.
7 years.
How
yeah.
long have y'all been married?
7 years. It's
Okay,
yeah,
we've
fairly
got,
new.
yeah, fairly new. Well, I can't tell today because as you get older, I used to could guess people's age, and you don't have to tell me your age. I mean, y'all look like 25, 26. You know what I mean? I figured y'all were married a year, but you do have children. How many children you got, and what
We
are their
have
ages?
two. Yeah, we have two boys. One's just turned 5, and one's going to be 8 in June. So they're pretty young. And Scott's actually still in his 20s. I'm actually 32. So I'm a little bit older than Scott.
Oh, you're a cougar.
I'm a cougar.
Look at Scott grinning back there.
Yeah.
uh, well, so 8 means have they started first grade, second grade?
He's in 2nd grade, yeah. So he'll be in 3rd grade next year.
Okay, so you got one in school and kindergarten with the other one or whatever.
Yeah, he's in TK. They're both in school, yeah. And they love
So you
it. So
got
that's
your
good.
hands full, it sounds like.
Oh, yeah.
Hands full, yeah.
Uh, okay, generally, what kind of work are we doing? Scott, you, Tara?
You want to talk about yours?
Yeah, so I'm a field engineer. I work in radiation oncology equipment, so cancer treatment equipment. So I have long hours, constantly working, constantly on call. But it's worth it. It lets Tara be a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, I get
Oh.
to
Take care of the
just
kids.
I get to just spend all of his money at the casino.
Pretty much.
That's my job.
Well, I know you probably got 60 and 70-hour weeks some weeks, but
Oh yeah.
you're actually home now, so that's pretty good. You're
Yeah.
not 10 o'clock
Usually
at
I
night
work,
or something like that.
Usually I work late at night. That's usually when the down machines are.
Okay, I got you. That's good. Um, Now, and I always talk about this with people because, and I'll get emails over the years with people about their channel names. Sometimes people will email me, Gambler, I'm thinking about a channel, you got a name, and I'll throw 2 or 3 out there. But I always suggest to people, and this is my suggestion, keep your name simple, easy to remember, and easy to spell. I see people with
Right.
dashes and dots and 2s and 3s. Or this is actually bad. It happened to me this week. I was trying to look somebody up and I could spell their name, but they sound like another channel. It's real
Oh,
close.
right.
So when I Googled it, it took me to the bigger channel. They're actually helping somebody else out and they don't know that. I couldn't even find them. Now, I love y'all's name. Who came up with it and how did you come about it?
So that's funny
Yeah,
because
both say they came up
he
with it.
says he came up with it. I came up with the name for sure. So he wanted something like get get the grand or something with the name grand, and I'm really about alliteration. Like I love alliteration and things, so I told him let's do gimme that grand. It just goes together so well, and I like that it's like gimme that grand instead of gimme the grand. I think it just flowed better, so we went along with that one, and it's worked out really well for us. We like that name a lot. So
Yeah, that is a great name. It's easy to remember and spell. And the first time I seen it, I was like, yeah, that's a good, because names can be iffy. I've been G on Facebook, I'm GA Gambler. That was my first channel on Georgia. On YouTube years and years ago before I lost it. And don't ask me why. We're not even going to go there. YouTube has came a long way. There used to be a time where you didn't have this, the split screen. We couldn't do this right now. Uh, you didn't have chat replay. Once your live went off, when somebody rewatched your live, they would watch you talking to the screen, but you couldn't see the chat. You know what I'm saying? So they've added all that. YouTube's come. There was no super chats or gifted memberships or whatever. So they've come a long ways. And let me look at the chat real quick. I see Nashawn City. There's Mrs. Honeybee is in the house. She'll be with us tomorrow night. Granite State Scratcher, Walt Money, Nancy D, Debbie Duran. Welcome, welcome. There's Mickey. Good to see you. Matt Scratch Fever is in the house. Okay. Now, y'all are fortunate compared to, because I've talked with
thanks,
many,
Warren.
huh?
Oh, sorry, I was saying thanks, Warren, to Warren.
Oh, yes. Um, y'all are fortunate that y'all live relatively. I mean, I talk to slot channels and they have to go a $400 trip in a plane to a casino or 5 hours or something. Tell me about the drive to your casino and what is your favorite one y'all go to?
So there's actually two casinos near us. They're both in like opposite directions and they're both about 40 minutes away. So
Sweet.
when we first started recording, we did Tachi, and that's about 40 minutes away on the east side of us. And we got told we couldn't record there in the middle of a bonus. So we stopped recording there and started going to Eagle Mountain. And they've actually been super supportive. They totally don't mind if you record or anything like that. So we have just kept going there. And it's one of our favorite casinos in general because they just comp us a lot of free play and stuff too. Almost every time we go, we get at least $50 in free play or so. So
Oh, that's
that,
nice.
that's shocking to us around here. Normally it's about $5 to $20 in free play.
Yeah.
So we love that casino, Eagle Mountain. It's in Porterville.
Yeah, if you go back, and I want to say, time flies, but like 2 years ago, in the last 2 years, the slot community has gotten huge on YouTube.
Oh
But
yeah.
back then, a lot of people 2 years ago, 3 years ago, could not film. And, of course, if I'm a casino and hey, they're shouting me out and they've got a following and maybe they'll come to the casino, it's,
Right.
behooves the
Oh, it
casino
helps. Yeah.
to let you record. But I know a lot you have to either go online or get written permission ahead of time. Once you do
Yeah.
that process, you're all right. But I think probably it just from what slot channels tell me. Now, when we went to Tampa, Florida, I sent off an email to their promotions department and who I was, and I was coming into town. And first of all, you had to ask anything 2 weeks in advance, and I was doing this like 4 days before our trip. They sent me one back and approved me that quick temporarily for 2 weeks. And film the machine, do not film the floor or the cash out area or customers, basic stuff we already know. And I
Yeah.
was surprised I got approved that quick. But that's, I think casinos are coming along like, hey, man, it's pretty big to be
Yeah.
on the internet.
Yeah.
And, it helps
Exactly.
them out. So that's great that y'all have got a casino so close. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I
When
feel
it,
like that was a big thing that it was all about like privacy and things like that with casinos, and then now as like YouTube's getting bigger and a lot more people are gambling online and wanting to watch people gamble online, a lot of more newer with the times casinos are like changing to where they'll let you record and stuff. So around here, all of California casinos are Native American. They have to be on
yeah,
reservation land. So it's a lot of them are more private. They don't want recorded. So when we actually first started going to Eagle Mountain Casino, we kind of would rather beg for forgiveness than ask for permission. So we kind of just went and started recording, and then they were totally okay with it. But that's kind of our thing because some of the other casinos around us, we asked for permission and it was just like a no. So we were like, well, we might as well try it some of them without asking to see if they'll just let us.
I got that. Let me say hey to a few people in the chat. I see Pedro in the chat. Mr. Honeybee is in the chat. Angels. There's Vegas Pete. Look at here, Pete. I got a slot channel online with me. Let's see. Rhino Man is in the house. Have not seen you. DWT Slots. What we're doing today, guys, if you just came in and it's showing 92 online, which is fantastic for the afternoon here. Thank you. Thank you. I think they all come to see Tara. I know they didn't come to see me, but thank y'all. What we're doing is every week or two, I'm going to be doing a live chat just like this for 30 or 40 minutes with either a scratch channel or a slot channel that's part of the Gambler Nation community. I consider the community the scratchers and the slots. If you like to gamble, you're part of the community and you come over to my channel or Give Me That Grand, you're part of Gambler Nation and I appreciate it. We'll be doing some of these in the evening, but I'll be reaching out. I've got one set up for next week, probably 7 or 8 at night. I'm not sure. Sorry, the sun's in my eyes, and the mailman's fixing to pull up here. DWT Slots, Johnny's in the house. Uh, Granite State Scratcher, thank you for helping out today. He is a fantastic supporter. I want to say, Granite, and I want you to put this up in the chat. March 24th is your birthday, and you're doing a stream that Sunday. If I'm correct, please put that up and what time you're going live Sunday. Peter Mark has a birthday coming up here. Ken is in the house. Angel is in the house. I'm going to go get the mail. So for about a minute or two, because I'm sitting in the car, Tara, could you say hello to everybody in the chat?
Yeah, of course. Hello, Ken. Hi, Carolina Scratcher. Happy birthday to all the March birthdays out there. Hey, Courtney Graham. I saw that you said hello earlier, but I don't like to talk over people, so I didn't want to talk over Gambler while he was speaking. Hello, Angel Scratch Show. We're just so thankful when we met Gambler and this whole community. Like, you guys have been so supportive and first coming on YouTube. We started in October and it was like a new journey for both of us. We weren't very big into like social media and posting stuff. Hi, Lois A. Ruckman. And so it was like kind of unnerving to like learn everything, but Gambler was just so helpful and he helped us with our very first live stream, and it's been nice to just have a community of people that like to gamble too. We don't have that many friends or family members that enjoy it like you guys do. So like we've kind of thought of you guys as family now on here and constantly getting able to like interact with you guys every week about gambling and stuff. It's a great time.
Okay, I am back. Sadly, two people that was hoping their mail would come today did not, and a piece I was not expecting. I seen her in the chat a few minutes ago. I don't want to show her address, but Slot Savvy PK out of Washington, I've got something from her. I was not expecting this. I'll check it out after this. But Donna, not today. And Eternity Luck, who's out of California, she sent me one of her coins and a gift. So hopefully it'll be here tomorrow in the mail. It's kind of slow. Okay, guys, we're going to switch gears here a little bit. Like I said, we didn't plan any of this. Y'all are too young to remember this, but there was a show called The Newlywed Game, and it was to know how well you know your partner. Okay, show me a finger, Tara. Show me a finger, Scott. Show me your finger. Hold up your finger. There you go. Now I'm going to ask a question, and immediately look. Either point at yourself or your partner who it says they are. So we're gonna see who you know. Okay, are you ready? Get ready now. Either point at yourself or her.
Chat. Move it over here.
Morning person. Oh, you are. That surprised me. And in the chat, guys, y'all let me know who you think. I would think Scott was, but she is. Okay. Are you ready?
Always wake up singing, and I'm always the first one to sleep. Always the first one to sleep. That's me.
Okay, get ready. Cusses the most. Whoa, Scott. That surprised
when I
me.
do talk, it's usually bad.
Yeah, my kids got his mouth, so whenever they say certain things, I'm like, you better not be saying that at school.
Uh-oh, potty mouth. You know, the other day ago in your live, you got up and said, I don't feel comfortable sitting around that lady.
I did. She was just so sweet, and I don't want people to feel uncomfortable, like if I'm filming or if I say certain things. So like, I don't want them to ruin like their gambling just because I'm choosing to record and stuff and like speaking. So like, I got up and was like, oh, we'll try something different because she was enjoying her machine and she's like was so sweet and soft spoken, and I didn't want to be in there like, damn this bonus, blah blah blah. You know?
That's why I kind of had you pick for the cussing the most. Okay. Spontaneous. Who's the most spontaneous?
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah, probably.
I would think you too. Okay.
He's very much he likes having a schedule. So like we get up every morning, we go to the gym. If the schedule's off, he is not happy with that. So
I got you. Okay, y'all froze up there for a minute.
uh-oh.
Is it back?
Yeah, but We're gonna roll on because I can still hear you, and you can just tell me, yeah, y'all are froze there. Can y'all still see me moving around?
I do see you. I see that I'm frozen on here though.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. We just got to roll with the way it is then. Okay. Who is most likely to eat fish?
Fish?
Oh, me. Yeah.
Scott. Yeah.
Well,
I actually
I
I
love fish.
actually never really ate fish until I married Scott. I wasn't a big fan of fish until I married Scott.
I heard that. Okay, now that was just a little game, and of course y'all are froze with the finger, so we look weird, but that's all right. We're gonna change gears now. Have y'all ever? And I want to do this, and I've talked to several people, and one of these days we're gonna plan it. First of all, me and Carter are gonna take a cross country trip. I'm trying to get Carter to do it like late April, May, something like that. We're going to start from here and kind of head out towards y'all. Now, whether we end up in Massachusetts or Nevada or something, whether we make it to California or not, we're going to be stopping each night doing lives with people, whether it's scratching, casino, whatever. Versus if we fly out there, we're stuck at one location. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so we're hoping to come out and meet a bunch of people like we just did the Florida trip. So we're going to be doing that coming up. Have y'all ever went on a cruise?
I have not, but Scott has. Scott has gone on a cruise with his family. I have never been on a cruise ship, so
I have heard how fantastic and fun, and people tell me if you ever do one, that's all you'll want to do. You won't want to just go visit Florida or somewhere like that. You'll want to do a cruise. That's what I've heard. That's something I want to do as a cruise.
yeah,
We
cruises sound really fun. If we did go on a cruise, I think we would be looking at like Alaska. We've talked about Alaska. The Alaskan cruises are supposed to be so beautiful.
Oh yes, and I've watched a commercial or two or whatever you want to call it on that. That sounds like that would be fascinating and fun to do. Of course, one goes to the Bahamas, then on another cruise you go to Alaska or wherever. But yeah, that's something I want to do is go. Okay, let me ask this question because you got two children. Okay, I'm assuming I don't know if they're mama's boys or daddy's boys, but who is the most disciplined with the children? Who disciplines them?
Probably me.
Yeah.
I'm the
I'm the fun one.
disciplinary.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad's the one that encourages them to wrestle right before bed and makes me crazy. That's what he does.
That is crazy. Yeah. I don't have no children that I know of. Um, we'll just leave it there. Okay. We're going to switch it up. So, 7 years y'all have been married. And sometimes guys are bad with this. Women remember every little thing and anniversaries and all that stuff. And I'm bad with it with my girlfriends and stuff. Where did y'all go on y'all's first date? What did y'all do?
um,
First real was probably Dave and Buster.
yeah, Dave and Buster's, I think, was like the first like date that we went on. We actually worked together for about 2 years as just like coworkers, and then it was until after I left that job that we started dating and connected and realized that we had the hots for each other.
So I'm assuming Scott kind of had his eye on you the whole time you was working there.
I don't know.
Must have,
Maybe.
yeah.
But funny thing is, we got married on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Yeah, and we actually both worked that day, and then we just went to a coworker of mine's house who was ordained and got married in the living room. And then instead of having a big wedding or a honeymoon or anything like that, we just really put our finances in order and purchased our first house and everything like that very young. So like that's why now we have the capability to like go out and do more fun things with our money, like spend it at the casino and things like that.
Well, that's great. So your anniversary every year is Valentine's
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah, it's Valentine's Day, so he can't forget
I
that
can't
one.
forget that one. Yeah.
No, you can't. And hey, Scott, you can save on a gift, one gift, 2 days,
Exactly.
anniversary
Exactly.
and Valentine's Day. And I had asked for y'all to send me a couple of pictures, and you did. But then I was like, why do I need them to send me pictures? They've got the best thumbnails out there.
Oh,
And
thank you.
yeah, and I started going through them, and by the way, if you came in late right now on my screen, it is froze on them. Sorry, we're just gonna roll on. Uh, I tried clicking it to see if it would update, but it didn't. But I don't want to touch nothing and shut the stream down.
Yeah, we're feeling the same way. Like, I'm not sure. I tried switching my camera around on here and stuff
Yeah.
too, but
Do
it's
you
not really
see? Do
working.
you see Vegas Pete's question there, Tara?
Who is the biggest DJ?
Definitely me.
Scott had to tell me what a DJ was. I wasn't sure. I've seen
You
that
got to
term
tell
used and
me.
stuff. So I guess it's like a short term for degenerate, like a degenerate gambler.
Right. Yeah.
Which is ironic. I never gambled before marrying Scott. Really, I it's just not something I did. And so when we got married and we started being able to do more fun things because the kids got older and stuff like that, so we could do more things by ourselves. That's when we started gambling and going to the casino, and we just fell in love with doing that together, like as date nights and things like that. And then so we would watch YouTube and watch people gamble, and then that's kind of what inspired us to go on YouTube. Is like, we're already gambling, why not
Yeah.
just film it and post it on YouTube?
Yeah. Well, that's what I tell people because, one of the questions I'll get emails here, they'll pop in the chat. I ain't seen so and so, Mr. Honeybee. Uh,
Thank you for that, Mr. Honeybee. We appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you for that channel donation. I get people, well, I haven't seen so and so in a month, 2 months, 3 months. And I tell people, when you quit seeing people, it doesn't mean they, with the exception of passing away or a medical or family emergency, I can understand that. They're still gambling. They're just not posting. So, along with
Right.
what you just said, you might as well, if you're going, you might as well film or make a video.
Yeah, definitely. And it makes it fun too to like have people to share those wins with and things like that, and be able to look back on your wins because you recorded them. I wish we would have started doing that a lot sooner, honestly, because there are times I'm like, oh, remember when I won that and I didn't have it recorded, but it was so fun.
Yeah.
So I definitely recommend it.
Yeah, well, and y'all know this, y'all have only done 4 or 5 lives, something like that, but it can be exhilarating live versus a video because you've got the live chat. You don't know what's going to happen with the slots. Now, y'all are still learning with the lives. What I've learned, Saturday night's a prime example. I won $31. Wow. But 8 out of 10 are going to be real average, struggle to find wins. But you're going to have that
Yeah.
1 or 2 streams that you boom, you get the bonuses, you get a symbol on a scratch ticket that really makes it fun. But I've learned over the years, I have to enjoy the chat and the spending time with people. And when I get a win, it's a bonus. Right now, if you're new, you're geared to wins and bonuses and, all that stuff. But as time goes on, you'll start to appreciate just spending time with people. And hey, these people spent 30 minutes or an hour. Right now, we got 123 online. There's a lot of other things you could do. And I appreciate them coming over here and spending their time with me. That's what I've learned over the years, and not focus so much on the wins. When the wins come, it's a bonus, and I appreciate it more.
Oh yeah, definitely. And we really do enjoy just talking to people. It makes it so much funner. And we like going live and people recommending games to us and telling
Yeah,
us
that's fun.
what they want to see us play, because we'll find it for them and play it. That was one of our favorite parts of this last live stream. Warren actually told us, like, go find Frankenstein. So we went and found Frankenstein and won like 130 bucks on it. So it's always fun
Yeah.
when it goes like that.
And, that's a big deal to somebody in your chat when you're communicating, talking with them, and then you can do it because I'll have the same thing with tickets sometimes with people. So that's great. Let's get on. And I'm assuming this was together. Your biggest win ever, or if it's separate, tell me both stories, but y'all's biggest win on a slot.
Our biggest win on a slot we just posted not too long ago, and it was on the invaders attack from the planet Moolah.
I
And
love
I
that
believe,
game.
Yeah,
oh,
super fun.
so fun game. And we actually were in Vegas, and we had been gambling the night before, and we were probably down about $1,000 on our gambling just for that trip. And the next morning, we went to the Cosmopolitan on the Las Vegas Strip. And that was the first machine. I said, "Hey, honey, let's pick that machine. Like, I want to play that game." We sat down on it and then hit the grand jackpot on that one, which was like 27. I think it was 2,700,
Yeah, totals like
which is our biggest win yet. And it's so funny if you watch that video, you just hear Scott go, "No way!" Like you can hear the excitement in his voice, and he never gets that loud, or like he's not like a very like emotionally outward person. So it's so funny when I watch that video back and I just see how excited he was when we got
And I,
that.
you need to
I
hear it.
remember that too. That was fantastic.
Yeah, but Scott actually didn't get his first hand pay until we started recording for YouTube. That was we'd been gambling for about a year before that, and we never received our hand pay yet. And that was the first time Scott got one, was after we started YouTube. So yeah, it's exciting.
I get people tell me, because they'll be doing reveals and whatnot, and I can't win on camera. Well, what I told them is, and this is with scratch tickets. They're scratching 9 tickets offline and they're doing one video. Well, guess what? You had 9 more chances. If you would have been filming when you were scratching that ticket, you would get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And,
Yeah.
a lot of times people will scratch a bunch offline and then they'll just post the win because they say they can't find one on film. That's if you film everything, you're going to catch it. Let me say
Definitely.
a hello to a few people in the chat.
Yeah.
Carolina Scratcher, Laura, Scratch Master, thank you. There's Casino Slot Couple. Welcome. There is Katie. Katie, thank you for joining us today. Salt of the Earth. She's in my group book coming up with Mr. and Mrs. Honeybee. Matt Scratch Fever, Joseph Neal, Winning Scratcher. You want to say hey to a few people, Tara and Scott?
Yeah, of course. Hey, Matt Scratch Fever. I hope you're
Give
doing
me one
well.
minute.
Hi, Elizabeth Flood. How are you? Hello, Laura Kessler. Hi, Casino Slot Couple. I hope everyone's doing good. Hello, Tim Sullivan. Katie Lorraine said she started a gamble when she was 15 years old. Here in California, some casinos will let you in at 18. So that's pretty cool. You could start gambling at 18 here. Hello, Carolina Scratcher again. Granite State Scratcher. Happy early birthday. I hope everyone's doing good.
Melissa D is in the house. Sorry, we were going along for the first 20 minutes and the screen over here anyway froze, so we just continued on. They were live with me, but you can hear them talking. Okay, y'all have an upcoming trip to Vegas. Tell us when that is, when you're going, where staying, you're going to do lives. Tell us about the upcoming trip.
Yeah, we're really excited. We're going for spring break, so it'll be March 27th through the 30th.
30th, yeah.
Through the 30th. Luckily for us, Vegas is like a 5-hour drive, so we just road trip it, and it allows us to take like our cooler and put everything we want in our car. Like we don't have to worry about how much we pack or anything like that. And we'll be staying on strip, and we'll be going live multiple times throughout that trip. We'll also be going down to the Fremont, and we like to visit the station casinos there as well. So we'll be going live a lot there for just walking around and people watching, as well as gambling live there. So if you guys have a chance and want to subscribe, then we'll just be popping up. So you'll just have to, whenever you have time and you're bored and we pop up, give us a watch.
That's it. And you have a community post. You'll want to post it on there too, when you can.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
Uh, let's see, something I wanted to ask here. I forgot. Okay, of course, we can't see them now because you're froze. Tell Grandma she has tattoos. When I picked that picture out for this thumbnail for this live, I thought that's perfect there. So you've got some tattoos, huh?
Yes, I actually have tattoos. I have a love for tattoos. They're expensive, but I do like them a lot. Scott actually has no tattoos. He's a good, wholesome boy.
That's right.
So,
Yeah, well, I don't have no tattoos, but I love all those TV shows, Ink Master, and I used to watch Kat Von D and all them that do I'm fascinated with it. And in my area in Lawrenceville, every convenience store, little shopping center, they have a tattoo parlor. I mean, they're everywhere here.
oh,
So it's
yeah.
pretty big. And I don't know. I'm a man. I like a woman with tattoos, don't matter, but hey.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Scott's favorite show to watch is Gold Rush. He's always
Oh
watching
yeah,
Gold
that's my
Rush.
show. Yeah.
I told him if we ever had to move out of California and we weren't close to a casino anymore because his job was throwing out Alaska out there for him to kind of transfer over there. I told him, well, if we can't gamble on YouTube anymore and you make me move to Alaska, I guess we'll just be looking for gold on
That's right.
on YouTube.
Still a game.
Yes, yes, I heard that. Speaking of which, just to see how your mind thinks, each one of y'all, what is your favorite TV show?
Oh, right now we've been rewatching all the seasons of King of the Hill.
Yeah, that's
We're very
yeah.
big fans of Mike Judge and King of the Hill, so we we like different things for sure. Scott likes watching like how it's made and Gold Rush and things like that, and I have a naughty side where I like watching horrible reality TV that no one should watch because it's bad for your brain. I do like watching that, so I watch some reality TV every now and then.
Yeah. Well, if I was 20 again, I would go to school for forensic science. I love all the true, detective murder, serial murderers, all them fascinate me. You know what I'm saying? And I could sit here and talk hours about all the crime shows and stuff like that. The drama shows, I get enough drama on YouTube. So, I don't watch much of that. Of course, I'm a huge sports fan. Do y'all like sports at all? Either one of you?
No, we're not a sports fan.
Yeah, we're not sports fans, but I didn't realize we had that in common. I'm actually a huge true crime fanatic. I watch a lot of true crime on TV. I also listen to multiple true crime podcasts. It's easier for me to listen to a podcast for a few hours because I have stuff to do around the house and stuff like that than watch it on the TV. Also, because the kids, they're not in my headphones, so they can't hear that I'm listening about people being brutally murdered like they could if I had it on the TV, you know. But I am a huge true crime fan. When Scott goes on his trip, sometimes he'll have to leave for work for a few days. I'll watch the true crime and he'll come home and I'll be paranoid and talking about how I was worried someone's going to break in the house. And he tells me, you need to stop watching that true crime stuff when I'm not there because you're going crazy from it, lady.
Well, I've learned a lot from them, and like I said, you can't name one. BK, Son of Sam. You can just name them. I can name them all and their crimes and what they did. And I've learned today. I am more cautious. And of course, us men, Scott will know what I mean. We feel like we got this. Nobody's gonna mess with us, but everybody needs to be more aware of your surroundings at ATMs, coming out of Walmarts, whatever. But the number one thing I've learned from them shows is I am not, if you're out and something goes down, I'm not leaving, particularly for a female, but me or anybody, I'm not leaving crime scene one for crime scene two. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah. If they got a
I
gun, it's
will
better to
fight to
get
the
shot
death.
and stay.
I will fight to the death at,
Yeah.
right there, you're not take. I'm not getting in the car. You're not carjacking me. I'll get out. You can shoot me in the back running away. That's when it usually gets uglier. Something goes down at the ATM, make it happen right then versus, I've seen too many people that were, you know what I'm saying. So,
Yeah,
don't
definitely.
leave
That's like
crime
one of the
scene
number one
one for
things they
crime
say.
scene two. It only gets uglier. Boy, we
Yeah,
got off on the
definitely.
deep end there. Uh,
Luckily for us, me and Scott don't have too many issues because something you probably don't know, Scott is actually 6'5" and I'm 6 foot. So we're both very big people and we both go to the gym consistently every week and things like that. So most of the time people go for an easier target than us. So we don't have to worry too much about that.
that's good. When I seen Scott in your videos, and this just came to me, and if I got some, and y'all probably don't know who I'm talking about, but on WWE, there's two people that Scott kind of reminded me of, the World Wrestling Federation, The Miz, and they got this other guy, and probably that has red hair. His name is Sheamus, right? If I'm saying
Oh
that right.
yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
And they're both very popular, and the women are crazy about both of them, by the way, Scott. That should make you feel good. But when I
Right? Yeah.
seen him, I just thought about that. I don't know. That was me.
Yeah, that's funny. I always told him if he's supposed to have glasses, eyeglasses, but he refuses to go to the eye doctor. But I always told him if you just put glasses on him, he looks like the gentleman from Mythbusters, the redheaded gentleman from Mythbusters.
I remember.
Okay. Well, we've been going here for about 40 minutes. I'm going to dial this down real quick. Let me go over tomorrow night, and then I'm going to let them, anything y'all want to say, be thinking about it. Tomorrow night, again, thank y'all for coming and joining me today, everybody in the chat. It froze up on them, but Mr. Honeybee, I see Aussie Chick is in the chat, Casino Slot Couple. Tomorrow night, we've got a local store. It's 2 miles from my house. It started off as me and Carter, but we're doing our new tickets come out here in Georgia. We have a $50 ticket, and the book is $900. There's 10 of us in a group, so we'll be doing a side mix of 100 of the twos and the fives and the tens. But the book is going to be, thank you, Tex. It's going to be a $900 book. So we're going to do over 1,000 in tickets. And right now, I have 6 or 8 people that are coming. Mr. and Mrs. Honeybee there will be there. Some of my favorite folks. Mookie Scratchers will be there. Melissa Bone will be there. Time to Scratch Carter, and he's 2.5 hours away. I got a couple people driving anywhere from an hour to almost 3 hours to be there. So I appreciate it. Right now, I have, excuse me, set for 7 o'clock tomorrow. It could be 7:15. I've got to get everybody. We're in store. It's loud, but we're at a store that has a mini restaurant, so it's a perfect setting to have 10 or 15 people. It ain't your typical convenience store. So we've got that going on tomorrow night at 7. So make sure that y'all are online with us tomorrow. I appreciate it. I'm fixing to put the announcement up for the live stream right after this. We're going to check out, but I'm going to give a couple of minutes to Tara and Steve and whatever y'all want to say.
Yeah, thank you. So we appreciate everyone who tuned in and has really supported us. It really makes us feel so happy to be accepted into a community. Sometimes when you're doing the same things, it could be more competitive, but I've never felt that from you. I've only felt support. So we just really appreciate that. And I'll just say hi to some people here. Hi, birthday Stephanie. Hey, Aussie Chick. Hey, Granite State Scratcher, Mr. Honeybee Scratcher. I hope everyone's doing really good. Hey, Tower Scratcher. Hello, Elizabeth Flood, Text Guy 790. I hope you're doing well. We just appreciate all of you guys taking time to listen to me jabber on with my mouth. Hey, Laura Kessler. Hey, Casino Slot Couple. We hope that we could keep this community going as long as possible. We'll be there. We'll be there tomorrow. Best of luck to all of you tomorrow. And I hope you guys win and have a great time at your event. That sounds like such a fun time.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Thank you again. Real quick, I'm going to holler at a few people. Peggy Q is in the house. Winning Scratcher, Tower Scratcher. Thank you, Granite State Scratcher, for putting their link up. DWT is in the house. Angel Wings is in the house. Thank you for the moderators for helping out. We had over 100 online. I'll be honest with you. I was expecting, and this happens with the Gambler Nation family, I was expecting 35 or 40. So this has exceeded my expectations. This Meet the Gambler, it's all for y'all, for channels that are creators, that are posting weekly, that are part of the Gambler Nation family. When this video's over, you can come back and comment in the comment section, not here, but the video will post in a minute, the live, and let me know who you would like to see coming up in the future. Next week, I'm going to probably do one, and it'll probably be in the evening at 7 or 8. I'm not sure yet, but my next live is Tuesday night at 7, and we're going to end this. Again, thank you, Scott, Tara, congratulations. They're what, close to 700 subscribers. My feeling is it's March 11th, which today is actually my birthday. Thank all of y'all
Happy
for birthday
birthday.
wishes. That I believe March, April, I'll be surprised. And of course, if you're doing verticals, you might get there sooner. But in the next month and a half, y'all will probably be at 1,000 or real close to it. So congratulations, your channel's
Thank
doing
you.
fantastic. And thank y'all for coming today. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Love you, Gambler Nation. Tell everybody bye, Tara.
Bye. Thank you so much. We really did appreciate it. I'm sorry our screen froze. When we did the test, it was just fine, right, Gambler? But,
Yep.
some things happen. You got to roll with the punches. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have all your birthday wishes and all the luck for your birthday and for your event tomorrow. Thank you, Aussie Chick. Thank you, Granite State Scratcher, Carolina Scratcher, Warren. We really appreciate you, Mickey Smith. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. And I hope everyone has a great week. And we just appreciate all of you and all of your support.
Love y'all. Y'all have a great night. And like I said, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye.